this is more entertaining than what I'm gonna say. Y'all finished? Y'all done? We done? Griffey, they miss you. Griffey, talk to the people. Let them know we good. Griff. Okay. You guys, what's up? So this is a I'm very homey today. I got my cardigan on. It's a beautiful, beautiful fall afternoon. Fall afternoon. It's a little chilly. It's rainy outside. Okay. The cats are thriving. One here, one here. We're doing well. I wanted to show you some current favorites. And with all the hoopla of me filming my makeup collection and getting those videos together, getting that weekend order. I don't even know if this is going up before or after. I don't know, but I wanted to share. I've been hoarding this basket of things I have been loving for a couple months now, and I just want to talk about them. I need to talk about them because I want to like filter them back into my collection and file them away, and but I didn't want to without talking to you about them. It's crazy because like I was like, do I do a full face with them? No, you've seen me use all of these on camera. And when I'm filming my makeup collection, when I'm going through those videos that week, I don't even wear makeup. So I was like, there's not an opportunity for me to put... It was a mess. But I'm like, these are my friends. I can look however I would like to look when I talk about makeup. So, let's talk about it. Let's talk about my current favorites. So, I'm going to get into the palettes first. The first one being, it's a little bit more recent. I did do a video on it. This is the Makeup Forever HG Skin Full Face Palette. Now, I have a criticism about the palette, but not about the product. I feel like Makeup Forever needs to come out with more of these. I think it needs to be like 5 or 6. But what this is, and again, I have a video of me trying it on using it. What this is a cream palette that is essentially your full face of your, your full face of products minus your... your eyes and your powders. So you get 2 color correctors in here, I believe 3 or 4 concealers. You get 3 concealers, foundations, contour, bronzer, highlighter, and blush in this, all in cream form. I loved this concept. As someone with oily skin, I don't really do full face of cream products. I do one or two here. I enjoy a classic stick foundation. I love cream blush, but like my whole face being cream products is just not a thing I do. And I tried this out a couple of times. I've worn it in different situations and it's held up. Makeup Forever's face products are top notch anyway. We don't have any issues with staying power, with looking beautiful. So I don't know. I expected less. But I really do recommend it. I think it's absolute. This is the Harmony 2. It only comes in 2 shades. So you got light to medium, or light to medium and medium to deep. So they need a few shades, more shades of this palette situation. If you are my skin tone though, this will work just fine for you. Or even a shade deeper. But yeah, I just wanted to I gotta pop that on because I do enjoy it. And I really enjoy, I'm gonna be honest, my favorite part of this is the contour and the concealer. Just so I can bring that out. Just so I can bring that out to the forefront. The contour and the concealer, this deeper contour. And which is it, this one? I like those the best because I just like those 2 things the best. And I would definitely use those in conjunction with other products, other foundations, whatever. And just reach into that palette and grab those. Alright, so I have 2 eye palettes we need to talk about. Really quickly. I have a lot of eye palettes that you guys seen that new haul I posted. I have a lot of eye palettes I'm working through. We love them, but I have 2 that I can talk about now. The first one is the Tarte Maneater. I have been seeing some mixed reviews on this one, and I'm gonna tell you my opinion. Quality, I think it's great. The only thing I will say is some of these you might want to build up with a wet brush, as I've mentioned before. Like this shade on the Prowl is a quite a light shade, but build it up and it'll give you, with a wet brush. Apply it wet, not necessarily build it up. Apply it wet. I really enjoyed this palette. Tarte's eyeshadows are really nice. This palette is giving fall. It's giving, what did I say? A grown-up fall neutral palette. This is giving those jewel tones that we love to see in fall. It's giving the color of the leaves that we love to see. Tarte has a target audience. I was talking to someone in my DMs about, you know, it's just so boring. I don't think this palette is boring at all. I think this is, I keep saying grown-up neutrals, but I don't think it's boring at all. I think this palette is so universal. Tarte has a target audience, and the target audience tends to be more mature demographic, but it's also like everyday girl, wear it to work, wear it to, it's not the party eyeshadow colors, no, but again, you can wear whatever you want, but you understand what I'm saying. And it works for them. I was talking, like I said, in my DMs with a virtual friend, and they were like, it's just so boring. And I was like, okay, but the quality is good. And I was like, I love their face products. I was like, their foundations, the Amazonian Clay is like my top #1 foundation right now. And I get it. But again, even if you think, you know, you're not neutral, you're a colorful person, this could be the one neutral palette you have. Again, it's not too intimidating. Those metallic, those jewel tones are giving you what you need. These rich mattes here, look at the fall, look at this. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I love the pants. I love the way it looks. I love a cheetah print. I love, it just looks glam. Sit it on your vanity. It's the palette for the season. I really do like it. I think it's well-rounded. You can get a deep look. You can use those deep, I'm wiping my fingers off. You can use the deep brown to smoke out if you don't want a black smoky. You got this deep plum in here. And then for my brown girls, for my skin tone, this is the lightest shade and it works on my lid. And under my brow if I was doing an all matte look. There's no white in here. No super light ashy shades. And I really enjoyed this and I recommend it. It's holiday palette. Use your Ulta points. It's $52. Use your Ulta points. Use a coupon. Tarte has sales. Get it at a discount. Look at old lady with my cardigan and my small can of soda. I started drinking soda again about a year and a half ago. Not like it's a bad thing. I only drink 0 sugar diet sodas, but I miss them. Life's too short. I went 6 years without a soda. I was like, I'm gonna do this. And even through my weight loss journey, I was like, there are other, like, why? 0 calories. Like, why am I depriving myself of this? I'm just like, there are other things. There are bigger problems in the world than me drinking soda. But oh, and Pepsi over Coke all day. Fight me. Fight me. Okay, moving along. The other palette I have to talk about. This baby has been an unsung hero since it came into my makeup room. It came into my makeup room. I think I've mentioned it. And it's been on my vanity as a palette I do a full look with. Or bringing in, I think I'm going to keep this on my vanity. Bringing in when I need that brown, when I need that transition, when I need just that something to tie in that other palette. And this is oh my God, I was going to say BH Cosmetics. And then I was going to say Be Perfect. The Beauty Bay 42 color nude palette. Listen, it's every brown you need. Every neutral you need. Like this is boring. It's like the new age of, remember the e.l.f. 144 neutral palette? It's I wouldn't call it boring, but traditionally this is a boring neutral palette. But I'm getting every transition crease shade for my skin tone I could possibly use. You deeper than me? Okay, there they go. You also get metallics. It's not all matte. So you do get metallics, get that lid shade if you don't want an all matte look, if you just want a complete neutral look with some sort of reflect and dimension in your eye, you're going to get that with these 2 rows. Okay, and then a couple down in the lower row. You want to smoke it, smoke it. You want a black eyeliner, boom. You want a matte black shadow, smudge out some eyeliner. This palette I have grabbed and used in conjunction with so many other palettes. Pretty much every palette over there that I've been trying, that I got my little new basket, is probably like 20 over there. I can excuse me, use something from here to round out the look and perfect the look. This is definitely something that I don't even know if I want to put it away. I don't know if I want to put it away. It's just, it's there. I've used it to do complete neutral looks. Neutral looks just with this palette. Beautiful browns. They're just gorgeous. I think, do I have the nude? Is there 2 of these? Like a 2.0? I had to look on BBA's website. But, and I think they have a smaller one of this. But I've used it for complete looks, but where it really comes in clutch, it's like, this transition shade in XYZ palette is just not deep enough for me. Or I don't have a deep brown and rich one in this one it comes in, and it really has all those things that, all the shades normally that the average palette may be missing. And so I have to talk about it. I don't know if I'm going to even file this away. This might have to go like on hand. Like it might have to go within reach at all times. Have to go. All right, so it's now fall. It's really fall, but these really took hold of me during the summer. I still use them, but these took hold of me during the summer. Cream bronzer was everything. I was obsessed with cream bronzer and cream blush this summer. Obsessed with it. And the NARS, ooh, this is one of the ones I'm sad to say because it's $38. The NARS Laguna bronzing cream. So NARS had a bronzing cream in Laguna. I think they had it for a bajillion years. Then they came out with other shades of it. They came out with 5 shades. And so I got Laguna 4, and I actually went back and got Laguna 5. They're cream bronzers. The reason why I had to talk about this one outside of all the other ones that I love, you know, the Elf Putty one is good. The Anastasia one is good. That's actually in my shop, my stash right now. Still playing with that one. They also have new colors of that too. Anyway, back to this. This one reminds me of the Huda Tantour in texture. It's beautiful. It's soft. So this is 4. This is 4. It's definitely giving redder. It's giving bronzier. I'll bronze with this one. And then Laguna 5 is what I'll contour with because that one's cooler. You can see the difference. 4 and 5. And I'll contour with that one. And the reason why I really like these and wanted to highlight these is because they're soft, they're creamy, they're blendable, and they really, really behave like a powder. They can come off like a powder. And that's why I fell in love with the Huda Tantour, that cream contour, because I could put it over my powder as like how I in the same what's the word I'm looking for? Order that I would do my other makeup, my powder contour, and it would not pick up anything. Foundation, it wouldn't pick up anything underneath of it, and it blended out and set so well, like a powder. And I really, really enjoy these. These behave the same way, and a little goes a long way. So you're gonna have them forever. A little goes a long way. They're $38. It's NARS we're talking about. But NARS is sold at Ulta, so use your Ulta points if you have some. But I do recommend, and both shades are different enough. Do I need both? I mean, but I like that I have one for bronzing and one for contour. So I love. All right, we got some more face products. Since I started with the face products, let's continue with the face products. Okay. This, speaking of NARS, this color corrector, this is another one that I am mad that I'm in love with because it's $30. This is the Radiant Creamy Color Corrector, okay? In the shade Deep. This has beat my Benefit, Erase Paste, the Boing. This, so good. This is on hand in my collection. It's on hand. It doesn't go in the drawer. It's on hand. This is, let me show you the shade of it. It's in the shade Deep. And it's not a doe foot, I'm sorry. It's a brush tip. And it is a deep brick color. Has definitely some peach undertone. Brick color that erases, almost red, that corrects all of my dark under eye circles. I know like these lights brighten you up and like you're watching me through the camera and you're like, girl, you don't have that much. And I don't have, you know, compared to many others. But when you're wearing makeup and the type of makeup I wear, you can see it more. So Again, I like my face, don't get me wrong, but you see how it's darker there, it's a shadow there, and y'all know why we like the under eye bright and tight and light and all right. So this erases everything. And I will say, this one, I put this on early in my makeup routine. So I do my primer, and I put this on early, sometimes while I'm still doing my eyes, and just let it sit. I don't even have to set it with powder. I don't have to set it. I like the way it looks. Actually, I prefer it without being set. And then I go about it. It's $30. I do have a pro discount with NARS. So, I have to get a couple more backups of this. Definitely. Yeah, NARS. Yes. They have 2 or 3 shades, maybe 4 of this. Also, this summer, something really shocked me because I remember the first time using it, I was like, it's all right. But this really got me together. This is the L'Oreal True, I know I can't see, True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. At first, I was like, I got it, and I got the wrong shade. And then I was like, is it worth going back for? Do I really want to try it? And then I saw my girl Emily use it, and she was like, this is good. It's got coverage on it. And I was like, all right, I'll give it another try. So I exchanged it, got my right shade. And baby, this was the summer thing. It's giving skin tint with more coverage. You know, it's in that family. This got me together. This is a strong medium coverage, but with your concealer, with your powder, you're getting that full flawless. I don't know if it's sweat proof or oil proof or whatever, but it stayed matte. It held on to its own. I'm in the shade 7-8. Does it have a name? Tan Deep. Tan Deep. It held on to its own. It's lightweight. I would say it's thicker than a serum though. It's calling it a tinted serum, but it's definitely a little bit thicker than a serum, but still thin. Okay, it had to have that coverage. I really enjoyed this. It was easy to apply, easy to blend out, but it did even out the skin, provide decent coverage, and it worked well with all of my products. And I have longevity with this. So, where's the cats? I don't know what they're doing. I enjoyed this. Well done, L'Oreal, for that. Yo, sidebar. Should I buy L'Oreal True Match? I haven't used that in so long, but I really want to go and get the True Match line and like try them again. I didn't dislike that foundation. I just, you know, you grow things out, you declutter because it's old and you don't get it back, but I think I really want to try it again. Yeah, I might make a trip to the store. All right, powder. This powder has me in a chokehold. It's going to be very hard to filter this into the collection and use other powders. This is the Laura Mercier Translucent Honey. Well, the Translucent Honey is the shade, but it's the Translucent Loose Setting Powder in the Ultra Blur formula. This is, again, Translucent Honey is the shade. She has the transparent one that looks white in the jar, Translucent Honey, which is the yellow one, and then Translucent Deep. Take your concealer, I don't care how thick it is, take that concealer, blend it out, press this in either with a fluffy, you can use whatever you want, fluffy brush, and like I kind of bake it on, pack it on with my brush. I don't really like it with a sponge. I don't really like it with a damp beauty blender, but I like it with mostly the best way is with a powder puff and press it in. You talking about a blurred, flawless under eye. This is pretty much the only thing I've been setting my under eyes with since I've gotten it. Unless I did a light day, light look, but any makeup was on, I was setting with this, baby. This, I don't know what she did. I don't know what the difference is. Hold on. The Laura Mercier regular, I'm about to do it side by side. The Laura Mercier regular powder is top notch as well. It is. But this, I do notice a difference, and I could just be insane. The product, yeah. I could just be insane, but I do notice a difference. It gives a much more smoothing effect. That under eye is flawless. I have yet to find a concealer that creases under it. Wonderful. 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 Okay. All right, y'all. Give Me Glow. I don't even know if you remember. This was earlier in the summer. Let's talk about them. Earlier in the summer, I made a huge haul from Give Me Glow. They released new blushes, they released new highlighters, they released new bronzer contour shades. I picked up a bunch of stuff, and I have to tell you, all of it is bomb. This probably in the top 5, maybe even close to the top 3 of most pigmented contour highlight blushes that I own in my collection, to the point where I have overdone it, not intentionally. Like, you know me, I say if it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. It has been close to the line of even overdoing it for me, how pigmented these are in one tap. So let me tell you about them. Love them. You're going to have it forever. Everything was, I like the way they sell things. Let me just show you one of each, and then I can explain everything. So this is the bronzer contour shades in the white packaging. Large pans. These are huge pans. Well, they're like the size of a powder foundation, okay? The highlighters are in the black packaging, as well as, this is a highlighter, as well as, let me pull them out, and I'll show you all the shades again. Excuse me. They're Pepsi. Whew. As well as the blush. Okay? So, these came, now, Give Me Glow sells their singles, magnetic eyeshadow pans. They sell their singles and things like that. Single, where you can apply them to a palette. The way they release these, you could buy them just the pan for $14 or $12, and then you could buy them in the compact for $14.50. Now, you want to save money? Just get the pans. I'm a packaging person. I'd rather, for face products, I'd like to have it its own individual thing. But they also sold empty palettes that fit these pans, so like you could make a duo, you could make a quad, you could come through customization. That's what I like to see. So check it out. But let's talk about the products. So the contour shades I have is Drop It Like It's Hot. I thought I had another one. I don't know. Drop It Like It's Hot. I think they're referred to as bronzers, but bronzer or contour. And then this is Miami Heat. I like this one better in terms of shade. You only need a little bit. You only need, I mean, they are full color. They're absolutely beautiful for less than 20 bucks. I had to talk about them. So these have been sitting out forever. Let's talk about the blushes. So the blush, I also picked up a couple unique shades of blush. I mean, one tap with your brush, blow your brush off, wipe some off on your hand, and then apply. And then apply it. I got all the matte blushes. I don't know if they had any shimmers. This is Twin Flame. This is beautiful on its own and topped over oh my gosh, topping, oh my goodness, I don't know the name of the blush, but a cream blush. I use one of the Alpha Luminous putties, the cream blush with like the, you know, like the pinky peach ones that give like a golden shift. This is really good compared with that, this is really good. Paired, just paired, not compared. Child's Play, which is a classic brick. Really like this one as well. With a blush you might think a little too light. This is not as light as it looks in the here. It's so pretty on my skin. Let me just blend it on the back of my hand. It's a neutral blush that's brightening up things. This one's called Hey Honey. Definitely am going to add the rest of the collection to this collection. Queen of the Glammed. Okay. Just a little goes a long way. A little goes everywhere you need it to go. And then we have Rock the Boat. So there's two types of people in this world. When you hear Rock the Boat, do you hear Aaliyah, millennials, rock the boat? Or are you like me, who's a millennial, but clearly has some sort of identity crisis? Because I think, rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. I don't know. I don't know why I think of that one. Maybe it's because it's the more famous song, but I just feel like everyone in my generation would think of the Aaliyah, rock the boat, but I don't know. Anyway, rock the boat. Okay, and then the highlighters. They are some of the most pigmented highlighters, and they're all absolutely beautiful. I have, okay, let's just go through them. This is Bottle Service. Look, you can just tell in the pan, baby. Look, look, okay? These next two, I'm so glad I have these. That's why I gotta go back on the website and see what I missed. This is Pink Moscato Wasted. It's, Pink Moscato Wasted. This is giving that peachy golden shift that I love. I love. That's what I love, okay? That's so pretty. And then this one is Playmate, which is kind of on the same page, but in a lighter color family with the peachy with the pinky golden shift. Absolutely beautiful. And then I have two of the more golden tones. I have two of the more golden tones. This is Take Me to the Tropics. And I'll swatch both of these one sec. Take Me to the Tropics. And then the other golden one I have here is Glitzen. Glitzen's on top. Take Me to the Tropics is on the bottom. Take Me to the Tropics is more bronze. So pretty. These would be wonderful on the eyes as well. And I think I want to use one of the rose golden ones on the eyes. Shout out to Give Me Glow, because they had me in a chokehold, and it's like, it's time to talk about them. You got to put them away. Okay. Couple other eye things. Can we get some commotion for the MAC Blue Brown? I did a look with this a while ago over the summer, and I had to just talk about it again. MAC Blue Brown pigment. I just really feel like didn't start a duochromatic trend, but really started the trend with this type of shade. Like, I don't know about you, and you can go back on my channel. When I talk about a shade like this, I call it MAC Blue Brown. I'm always giving blue brown. Okay, it's giving blue brown. I'm comparing it to MAC's Blue Brown pigment. This is one of the first pigments I ever bought from MAC, or maybe the first pigment. I love this, and I should have got a full size of it. This is like my second mini. This stuff is so pretty. Let me swatch MAC Blue Brown. And yeah, and I just pulled it out. It was in my shop, my stash, and I was like, okay, let's talk about it. Look at how pretty MAC Blue Brown is. So beautiful. So beautiful. Shout out to MAC Blue Brown. Alright, in my billions of mascaras that I use, this one has started to really impress me, and it's the Essence The False Lashes Mascara. This is the one with the extreme volume and curl. Essence has a cajillion mascaras, and all of them have some benefits to them. But this one, extreme volume and curl, it's so funny. This is funny because I curl my lashes before applying mascara. And with this one, it wasn't the volume. It was the length. The extreme length and curl that I got after using this mascara was worth talking about. So, holla, holla, holla. All right, then we have some lip products. These Maybelline Super Stay ink crayons, baby. I got a new shade called, I think it's Own Your Empire. Is it here? Is it, where is it? Is it one of these? Yes, a beautiful red. These are a long-wearing long-wearing matte lip crayon. You get a sharpener on the bottom. These bad boys last all day. I really like this size because you fill in your lips with it. Use it full on like a lipstick, but I also use these as a lip liner in conjunction with a longer wearing lip liner. You know, if I don't have a shade to supplement or whatever. And these pencils, I don't have very many of these pencils. But this Own Your Empire shade is the red I have been obsessed with at the moment. It's a beautiful blue-based red. It's a beautiful blue-based red, and I've really been enjoying it. But these are definitely long-wear pencils, and I recommend, again, if you're doing like an ombre lip, you're doing, you know, use them as a lip liner as well, because it helps with your longevity. But if you're wearing it on its own, use it as a lip liner, fill it in with your lips, blot it. You don't have to do any of this. You can just, what I'm about to tell you, you can have it on regular style, and it's still going to last. But I like to blot it, and then apply a little bit of translucent powder, okay? then do it again. Do another layer, blot, translucent powder, and baby, that lip ain't coming off until you take it off with some oil. All right. Love those. And then finally, shout out to these. These got me through summer days with a little bit of light makeup. These are the ColourPop Blotted Lips. This was a set, I think, from the Play It Cool collection. So what they are very light. I don't want to call them sheer, but yes, light lip balmy lipstick. No, not balmy, because they're not shiny. I can't really explain them. Hold on. They are a lip product that are, they're sheer, okay? They're semi-sheer, but they give enough color to just say, here's one. They give enough color on the lips, okay, for that blotted effect, for that just sucked on a popsicle kind of effect. Now, these aren't as bright as, like, they're not bright pinks and things like that. These are the neutral ones from the Play It Cool collection. And so all of these are like my lips, but better. When you want something on your lips that's low maintenance, that you don't have to reapply in a mirror, you're going to fall, cat, and, well, you'll probably land on your feet, but this could end badly. This could end really badly. Oh, no. You know what? It'll be in God's plan. Yes. So these from the Play It Cool collection, I really enjoy those. I would like to try more of these ultra blotted lips, and I think, you know, around the holiday times, ColourPop tends to put out more lip kits and vaults and sets, and that's where I get a lot of my lip products from, in those type of sets. But I really, really enjoyed those. And yeah, those are my favorites currently. I don't even know. It's not this month. It's not. I do want to talk about a couple dishonorable mentions. Just a couple. I don't know how I feel about these two Danessa Myricks products. I just want to talk about it. This is the Yummy Skin, the Blurring Balm stuff. I don't get it. I tried it as a primer. I tried it with this. Wasn't all that. I tried it under other things. And like, I just don't know the best way to use it. And it's like, I don't know. It's not like, even when I use it as a primer, or it blurs significantly better than something else, or it does, I just don't know. And then the serum foundation, again, I'm not getting the best coverage. I'm not getting, I don't know. I just want to talk about it. I don't know. I really want to like them. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What I also don't know about, I'm still going to keep using these because I actually like, I like how my skin looks, but okay, these are the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filters. So when I put this on, I like how my skin looks. It looks pretty, but it looks unfinished. Like, it's not enough coverage for me to feel like I'm covered to go out with it. But if I put on a full coverage underneath, over top, I don't get the effect. And is it supposed to? It says Glow Booster. And maybe it's not meant to be used under full coverage. Maybe mix it with a tinted. I know this is hype. The kids on TikTok. I'm going to go back on TikTok and see what the kids say. I'm going to have to go back on there. Because I think it looks beautiful on my skin before I do anything else. But once I start putting once I start hooking my face up, I just feel like I lose everything and I don't get the effect. So let me see what the kids say. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about any of the products mentioned in this video, feel free to leave it down below. I love you all, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.